Champions in here, he took it from crack to rap. Now he put out 2 anthems a year, and I just want to rock for a century and chase the book with the documentary. If you can't do nothing other than flow, life's a bitch like a mother from low. Let's go, don't make me put your arm in your lap. Fuck riding the beat, nigga, barrel up off of the trap. Hop out looking crispy, fresh and new with a 6, but it's a DM and a Pepsi Blue. And I don't know you, but I know a man become a man from all the shit that he go through. Y'all ain't fucking with Jason. After I cash in, there's really no justification. I'm gonna change the game, so don't get out of line. Just slow down and change your brain. Got a problem with Jay the Handler when you see Kiss. Time's up, the champ is here. It's the remix. Make the world get down. And I hate cops, but it's a new sheriff in town. Let's everybody pipe down. You know the game is mine right now. Now put your mics down. The truth is that y'all know the Black Babe roof is back. Yes, and the game's scary because everybody running around want to be out. Or what about Wayne Perry? That line between living and being buried. Where I'm from, leaving the yard of the cemetery. I don't own a computer, but I download the Ruger. That earth still spinning while the rounds going through you. So bringing the word back uptown on the scooter. No security, I just walk around with a shooter. Now the purple bricks and diesel, late like finishing strong. It's the see-through. And the time they hold 85, 45, dog, so you can go get your people. Just make sure you tell them that. Yeah, the champ is here. Right. The champ is here. The champion. You already know. Yeah, ain't the body. You fucking with the champion. You already know. The great man. Tell them kids, no, never more touch the kids. Kiss of death. If they don't have to give me a cop, no, never more touch the kid. It's no love this time. Come kiss, The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
It's your boy. Back at it. The champ is here. A little early. Couple of minutes, man. I'm on time, y'all. 3 minutes, yo. You know, y'all, I be struggling, man, with these time frames, you know. But hey, listen, it's nice out here in North Carolina. It's a little chilly, but it don't really seem that way. 40 degrees, sunny, clear skies. Shalom, Israel. It's your boy, V Ben Israel, the People's Champ, aka Mr. Black, aka the Muffin Man, aka Chef V. We back at it. We are back at it. I keep saying the last 3 videos, I wasn't going to do another one this Saturday, but I'm on a roll, people. I'm on a roll. I am on a friggin' roll. I'm still a couple of minutes early, so I'm allowing people to come in. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and people ask me why I do that. I get close because I can't fucking see, y'all. So I got to do that to see certain things. Y'all know I'm legally blind. Well, I hope you do. If you don't want to be here, this disclaimer. Do not be here. Move around. The fuck out of here. If you don't like what I say, my content, my tone, my face, my beard, my hair, my skin complexion, my accent, whatever reasons you are, whatever barriers that you're putting in place to prevent you from receiving this communication. Don't be here. Nobody's forcing you. I want people who want to be here to be here. And those of you who do not want to be here, go to lunch, take an early dinner, tap out, bow gracefully. Shut the fuck up. I get tired of y'all talking, man. Y'all dudes is doing that shit now, man. Shut the fuck up with your bitch made ass. I had to tell somebody that earlier today on a post. Jeez, man. Stop talking. Us men at Israel United in Christ. It's the first thing we tell y'all. Practice being quiet. When you first come in the door, learn to be quiet. Stop doing all that talking, because guess what? You ain't learned nothing. You ain't got nothing to say yet. Be quiet. So I'm telling some of y'all men that. It ain't my fault you're 40 years old, you don't know shit. That ain't my fault, but it's obvious. You fucked up your 20s and your 30s. That's your responsibility, your fault. These are the consequences to that. You run across a dude like me, and I'm going to shut your shit down every damn chance. I ain't got patience for it from no man. I'm sorry. I don't know how you feel y'all women deal with them. These bitch-made niggas. They act like women, man. Always got to say something. Always got to have the last word. It gets to a point where I'm winning or losing an argument, I shut the fuck up. I ain't got time to go back and forth with you. I'll do it for a little bit if I like you. Other than that, I'm going to stop doing it. Even if I do like you, I'll walk the fuck off. I'm not going to keep repeating circular arguments, and you just got to ad-lib and have something to say, man. You want to ad-lib, go make beats or something and shit. Go be a producer or somebody, Puffy or some shit. Go do that with your life. Take that. You do that on every fucking track. Over here, I don't need that shit. I don't want it. So yeah, you don't like me, you don't like the way I talk, the fuck out of here. Because when I don't like what people saying, I block them, delete them, and move the fuck on, don't even think about them no more. My block game been strong as fuck for a few years. Go back and see that post. I ain't got time for it. But what I do have time for is today's podcast. Today's stream. This podcast is dedicated to real niggas who tired of bitch niggas. That's what it's about. That's what this podcast. That's who this podcast is for. This podcast is for real women who can't stand bitch niggas either. We see eye to eye on that, sisters. Can't stand them. Fuck boys, bitch niggas, mama's boys, husband's sons, all of them motherfuckers. They all go in one bag together. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Fuck out of here. I got the pineapple burning as usual. Shout out to my sister Ashley. Today's fragrance is Versace Eros Flame. This is a great winter scent for you young men who want to get your scent game up. I like the oil and I like the cologne. I like both. Sometimes I'll mix them together. When I get out the shower, I hit myself with the oil. Give myself a nice little layer before I walk out the door. Done. Walk off. And any women who knows me, they always, yeah, Mr. Van, yeah, V smell good. V always smell good. Any woman who ever worked with me or been around me for any period of time will tell you I smell good all the time. It's not very expensive. You should be able to get this at Macy's. Usually they have it in a gift set for like $80 or whatever. I usually go to Macy's for my Versace. They usually have their little nice gift sets, and they usually run that 30% off once or twice a year. So I do my Versace. I also like the blue one. The blue one is my favorite. The blue Eros. It's just like this, but it's blue. I like that one. I love the oil for that one. But that's more of a springy, summery smell. The red one is more winter, and it blends well with other smells. So even if you got some other kind of base on cocoa butter or whatever your after shower treatment is that you do for yourself, the Versace's Eroses go both blue and the red, the flame and the regular one. They go great with that. I know I hadn't did cologne or whatever recommendation in a while. I try to do them every now and then. I'm a big fan of oils. I'm a big fan of oils. Forgive me. I mean, my snack, grapes and pineapple. I know I love pineapple. I also like grapes. My granddaughter would call these apples. It's an apple. Get pop, I want apples. She mean grapes. I'm not gonna make this stream very long because I gotta peel these apples, real apples. I gotta peel these later. So that's a little sneak peek for y'all for later on today. Got peel them apples. That post I made, and I'm still fascinated the amount of attention it's gotten. That was by no means my intent. So this one is delusional. And this is going to be part 3, I guess, of these videos. Lions, tigers, ostriches, hyenas. Oh my. Captain's log, star date 99672.82 supplemental. It's for you tech heads. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For my geeks out there. I left the post, a link to the original post for context for those of you who may not be familiar with it. So go back and read it if you wish to understand the full context. I also left a link to Kevin Samuel's video, The Most Dangerous Conversation Ever. Even though that video that Mr. the guy put up was between him and a woman, I put it up because this is how many of you men speak. Just like that woman. Y'all are friggin' delusional. It's crazy how some of y'all think, man. Y'all pathology. And usually when you start digging deeper into it, y'all was raised by your mamas, you don't know your daddy, and it becomes understandable why some of you do that. You look heavier into your life. All y'all do is you surround yourselves with women. So that's what you become accustomed to having conversations with, and your thinking becomes like them. I've seen men who do that all my life. They surround themselves by their daughters, their sisters, their aunties. That's all they talk to. And effectively, they become like women in their way of thinking. And it's such a turnoff, I imagine, for you ladies, because I talk to y'all ladies all the time, and y'all give me your complaints and your gripes, and then I start asking questions. And I'm like, well, who was in this man's life? And he always talking to his mama and aunt. And it's never, oh, he spent a lot of time around his daddy, his uncles, his brothers. I don't never hear that. It's always the mamas and the aunties in there. So we're going to talk about some things today. Again, I'm not going to keep this long. But go back and watch that with those links. I blocked 4 people so far this week just based on that post. And I was fair to everybody. I tried to give everybody an opportunity to talk, say what they wanted to say. But it got to a point where it was fucking ridiculous. I don't do the foolishness. I told y'all, everybody got a stupid post quoted with me. And the post just became stupid and more stupid. Like you just saying something to be saying something now. I'm like, bruh, say less. I had said that to him yesterday. Say less. He come today with 2 more posts about nothing. Oh, I used the wrong word. No shit. That's why I said what I said to you. But you're not acknowledging what you did wrong. What you're saying, no, he didn't say I used the wrong word. What he said was wrong word. You chose that word. Why not say, my bad, I made a mistake? Then that would have been cool and move the fuck on. No, you making it seem like the wrong word just happened to appear in your posts magically. You did it, bruh. Which is why I've been saying what I've been saying the whole time. You don't know what words mean. And a lot of you men, just like women, you want to respond fast. You want to hurry up and respond and reply because you think you get points for being fast. What you win? You had a fast comment. What you win? None of the men that was posting had anything of value to offer to the conversation. Now, one of them had a citation to support their argument. So I dismissed them because that's what happens in the real world. If you at work and y'all in a meeting and you're going around the business table and what you're saying is so vague and irrational because you're in your feelings, whoever's managing that meeting is going to move right the fuck past you to the next person. Do you have anything of value to add? No? Okay, we're going to go on to the next one. Some of y'all just like hearing yourselves talk. You like seeing your name on Facebook. I don't know. But as I told this young man, this is my shit over here. I do what the fuck I want to do over here. If you don't like it, move around. I don't work no more. I'm retired. I got time for this. That's what some of y'all don't get. Y'all niggas supposed to be, y'all healthy young men. You got all your faculties. I don't. I commend you. Do better. Learn things. But some of you think you know shit you don't know. That's your failure. You've been going your whole life, 20, 30, and 40 years of your adult life, just existing. You haven't been competitive. And this is why these other nations of people are eating y'all asses up. You're not competitive. Because, see, competition is a masculine idea, and men learn this at a young age. I've talked about this before. But if you were raised around a bunch of women, you didn't learn how to be competitive. The way men compete, you didn't learn it. And it becomes obvious when you get older. It becomes obvious the older y'all get. You start to stick out like a sore thumb because you're socially awkward. Might be a nice guy, might be a nice looking guy, nice body, decent job. You might have all of that, but you're fucking average. You may even be below average. I'm sorry. That's life. That's reality. We all have failures. We all have failures and we all have some successes. This is what these people don't get. They try to extrapolate out the something that's only talking about a snapshot on a time frame. But you're trying to extrapolate that out as if the post is about somebody's entire life. And that's them extremes that women like to go to when your arguments are falling apart. Y'all always go to some extreme. It's either the worst case scenario or the absolute best case. You don't know how to be in the middle where most people are. And that's when the extra questions come out. Well, whoever you was talking about in this, it ain't none of your business who I was talking about or if I was talking about one particular individual. My comment was a general statement. That means it can apply to multiple people. Y'all don't understand generalities. Y'all always think it's specific. And because y'all do that low-key shit. If I talk shit about somebody, I talk shit to their face. I call them the fuck out. Just like I'm doing these bitch-ass niggas that was on my post. I told y'all, go back and look at the comments. I ain't got a name on the comments. It's on the name. I ain't got time for that. It's on the post. And I blocked them. But you still see their names up there. They was acting like bitches. I ain't got time for that. None. Sorry. First Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. This is where a lot of you get stuck. You're thinking, because that's what this scripture is talking about. Your understanding, your thoughts. And when you become a man, that has to change. You got to put away that childish thinking, that childish understanding. Well, precept must be upon precept to give you some understanding. So, what's the next part of that? Right? Titus 2:2. That the aged man be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. That's how an aged man is supposed to behave. These are the characteristics and behaviors of an aged man. He ain't thinking childishly. He's not understanding childishly. He put them away already. So that's cute when you're 18, 19, 20. That thinking may be cute and acceptable. When y'all niggas is 30, 35, 40, get fucking real. And a lot of y'all too high. You're high all the time. You get a distorted sense of reality. Because you're high. Practice being sober. You see, some of you can't deal with reality as it is. So that's why you need to be high all the time because you don't want to face reality as it is. It's hard. It's tough. It requires work. Some of you don't want to put that work in, but it's necessary. That's why you drink to get drunk. You smoke weed to get high out of your mind. You don't smoke weed to mellow the fuck out. You don't take a puff and just sit back and chill. After work, let off some steam. Take a shot of your favorite beverage, Hennessy, cognac, brandy, whatever. Remy, tequila, whatever you drink. Y'all want to guzzle the whole bottle because you want to be in an altered state of reality instead of just mellowing the fuck out and staying sober. Get a little buzz on. Can't do that. Got to go from one extreme to the other. Can't be in the middle and chill. A lot of you are delusional. You exist in delusion. That's your norm. Delusion is normal for you. And it's scary. Talking to some of you, it's like, I be wondering sometimes, how the hell did you survive this long? They said God looks out for babies or fools or whatever. But damn. I got family members like that. It's a miracle they survived this long. Especially as men. Because the world has no empathy for a black man. None. None. No empathy. No safety net. The opposite is true. The world is working actively against us in many cases. And this is what you some of y'all don't understand. See, the world is not actively working against y'all. They've set you up to use you as a tool against us, so y'all end up working against us. But nobody's actively working against you. You do not have a sign on your back, a target on your back. Black men, especially your young boys, y'all walking around with a sign on your back that says, kill me. Somebody slapped it. Somebody wrote it on a piece of notebook paper and slapped it right on your back. That's the truth. But a lot of y'all just exist in a perpetual state of delusion. The full definition of delusion: something that is falsely or delusively believed or propagated under the delusion that they will finish on schedule, delusions of grandeur, psychology. This is the definition of psychology. A persistent, false, psychotic belief regarding the self or persons or objects outside of the self that is maintained despite indisputable evidence to the contrary. Oh my. Woo! That's a lot. Y'all maintain that belief even though all the evidence is to the contrary. You see that on that video. Kevin asked that woman, ma'am, if you have to choose between your gut feeling, and facts, which one are you going to do? I'm paraphrasing. She essentially says, I'm going to go with my guts most of the time. That is a clear example of friggin' delusion. And many of you are not far off. You're not. See, y'all can see the delusion in other people. Even a lot of you sisters, y'all do that. I agree, I agree. Y'all talk shit and say all of the right shit. And then turn around and start operating in delusion yourself. See it every day. Say all of the right shit. Yeah, I agree, I agree, I agree. I understand. I this, I that. But see, for me, y'all say stupid things. You say things you ought not. Busybodies. Those include, you want me to be honest? Why the fuck are you saying that? Why wouldn't I want you to be honest? No, bitch, I want you to lie to me. That's a stupid saying. I don't know where y'all got that from. For me, who else are you speaking for? Are you a spokesman for somebody? Of course, for you. I'm talking to you. Y'all say unnecessary words. And you add these extra words that add no value to anything you're saying. And you men, because it's men's week on Kevin's stream, you damn men getting on my nerves already. Because you're acting like females with your fucking explanations. Fuck your explanations. I mean, I need to fucking trademark that shit. Fuck your explanations. FYE. Nobody cares. He'd be like, ask the question. You got a question? Well, let me give you a monologue. And, sir, no monologues. The dude just, he can't even put the fucking question out there. Just ask the question. All this explaining. Again, we went to school. Maybe because I most of my life I went to school in New Jersey. And I know we got a better educational system. We're top 10 in other parts of the country, especially here in the South. Maybe that's my dilemma. I don't know. However, we went to school, right? You had that question in language arts or English, whatever y'all called the class. You had to read a paragraph. At the end of the paragraph, do you agree with the above statement? Yes or no? Explain your answer. Yes or no? Then explain your answer. What y'all want to do is jump to the explanation, say a whole bunch of verbal vomit, and never answer the damn question. Women do that, and you men who do that act like you're acting like bitches. You effeminate. Stop doing that shit, bruh. Men don't talk like that. You would get punched in your face. Because it's aggravating. It's annoying. And men understand when it's a group of men, there is always a threat of violence. So we respect that. We don't play games with each other. We answer questions directly. All of them word games and circular arguments, do that with your fucking aunties and your sisters. You can't come over to a group of men doing that. Somebody gonna fuck you up. I'm sorry. Young man said I cuss too much on my post. You right, brother. You right. Young brother told me I cuss too much. You right. I'm working on it. I appreciate you giving me that correction, young man. I appreciate you. You're absolutely correct. I do cuss too much. But I'm sorry. They anger me sometime and I don't know no other way and I have an extensive vocabulary. I don't know no other way to communicate. But I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. I'm working on it. Because see, when I say it nicely, they kind of skate past that and move right past what you said, and I gotta grab their attention. I gotta cry out loud and spare not. That's why I do it. But I'm working on less cussing because I am speaking to a younger generation also now. So I got to keep y'all in mind. So I do apologize. Then I do it a lot. Definition 2 of delusion: the act of tricking or deceiving someone, the state of being deluded. See, both definitions apply to Black America, and particularly, I'm not even going to say particularly, women. You got deluded starting in the 60s by white women and white America. They sold you feminism. They sold you the idea that men ain't shit, you don't need your man. You were deluded. Now, you men, you were deluded by your fucking mamas. Yeah, I know. You were deluded by your mama. Big mama and them deluded you. Because she deluded you that she's a princess, she's a queen, she big Mother Earth, she wasn't a hoe, she ain't never did nothing wrong, she Wonder Woman, she's Superman all rolled into one, and you put her ass on a pedestal. Then you go out into the real world and you expect the women that you're meeting and encountering to live up to this fantasy, this delusion you created for your mother and that she sold you on. First, she sold it to you, and then you started repackaging and repurposing it yourself in your own life. Your mama was not Wonder Woman. Turn on Paternity Court. Turn on any of them court TV shows any day of the week and watch them. Go to YouTube. You can watch them there. You'll see Big Mama on there getting caught in her lies from 30 and 40 years ago every day of the fucking week. But at some point, little Billy, the mama, was more than what she was. Now the truth has started to come out. Very funny. You ain't got to, you don't have to put your mother, oh shit. You don't have to put your mother on a pedestal to love her or to respect her. See, that's what you Christians do. Y'all like to throw that respect in there because you're supposed to honor your mother and your father. You're not honoring them by perpetrating their delusion. That is not the same damn thing. No, sir. No, sir, it's not. You're actually doing the opposite. You're hurting your mama because she never has to repent for her delusion and her fucked up ways that she been wreaking havoc on some man's life for 50 god doggone years. Y'all think B is making it up? Turn Paternity Court on. See them old men that are raising kids that wasn't theirs for 50 damn years, and mama knew about it. Every day, you see it. Every freaking day. Tell me I'm lying. Pick a show. There's a whole industry of shows made up on that premise. On lying ass women. These mamas. And they fucked up y'all as sons. Now you out here in the world on my fucking Facebook post. Get your bitch made nigga ass off my. Ooh boy, I can't. Oh, my mouth. I'm out for something else. Y'all know I got a problem with my mouth. I'm working on it. Y'all ashy black bastards. You get on my friggin' nerves. I got no patience for y'all. I tried to show brothers a little bit of patience. They kept coming back with foolishness on top of foolishness because they speak in sign language that they learn from their aunties and their mama and them. Shame, insult, guilt, the need to be right and or victim. They learned that from their aunties and their mama and them. That's why they have a problem with the word failure. Because see, mama told you, you're a star and you're a special little snowflake, and I love you, my little Billy, and I'm going to send you out into the world to fuck it up, and I'm going to still love you. These boys get shot because they're out here fucking up. They wind up in jail because they fucking up, and their mama sitting there holding their hand, and you're special, and they didn't mean it, and you're really a good person. Somebody needs to start telling the truth. You failed. You effed up. The world is not going to give you any empathy, black man. You need to learn from your failures. That's why the good book tells you to cry out loud, spare not, raise up your voice like a trumpet. Show my people their transgressions. Show the house of Jacob their sins. It didn't say, show Jacob the positive shit he's done. Show Judah all the good shit that we like. That ain't what it says. It says, cry out loud, spare not. Fuck your feelings, God is saying. Fuck your explanations, God is saying. Lift up my voice like a trumpet. You want to raise your voice? I'm going to raise my voice. You want to talk over me? I'm going to talk over you. You want to talk through me? I'm going to talk right through your fucking chest. You're either going to hear or you're not. Because Christ said you're going to hear his words or you're going to die. You're going to turn away. You're going to ignore him. You ain't going to hearken. That's the way this works. That's the game. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. We living in the last days. Nobody is playing. You're either going to get this shit just like in school. You're either going to study and pass this test or you not. You're lucky if you get summer school with COVID, where you get a second chance. There are no third chances. You go right back to 10th grade. You were unsuccessful. You failed. We gave you every opportunity society has to pass 10th grade. You squandered it. You failed. I'm sorry. It happens. The norm is for you to be a success at 10th grade. That's the norm. You didn't do something you were supposed to do. What you were supposed to do is study, do your homework, go to class, pay attention, learn the material, get some understanding, move on to 11th grade. You did not do that. You failed. I'm sorry. That's life. Now, either you'll learn from it, because see, if you got a father in your life, a real man in your life, he's going to tell you you failed. All right, now pick yourself up, get your shit together, so that way you can move forward. You're gonna master 10th grade next year. What I don't understand is how you fail 10th grade one time and then go back and barely pass it the second time. You ain't stupid. You're lazy. You're uncompetitive. I'm really getting tired of this post. Like I said, I had never had any intentions to make as many comments as I've made on this post and create this much dialogue in 3 videos, and it wasn't really intended to be that way. It's crazy. I'm gonna go another 10 minutes. I gotta peel these apples, y'all. I got shit to do. One thing I wanted to get out. What up, Jared? I don't know if you're watching. What up? I just seen your text. one thing I wanted to address is lions, tigers, ostriches, and hyenas. All of us fit into one of these animal groups. Lions are pride animals. They travel in a pack. Those are women and men who want to have a family, who want to build a pride, a family. Tigers are typically loners, playboys, playgirls, bachelorettes, bachelors. You do your own thing. Nothing wrong with that. You don't really want kids. You know, you ain't trying to build no pride. You just want to get out here and roam through the mountains like a tiger. You know, I get that too. Ostriches. Ostriches, you gotta be careful with ostriches. They come off like they're lionesses. They come off like they're nurturing, like they want a family. These are the single women who want kids, but they don't want no husband. That's typically a sign that you're dealing with an ostrich. Because see, a lioness understands in order for me to have a pride, I gotta have it's gotta be a male lion and a female lion. They understand that. Them two got to work together. They got jobs, different jobs to do to maintain that pride. Take care of them kids. Ostriches want the kids. They really don't give a fuck about their kids. They say they do, but they don't. Because see, all statistics show that a child has the best opportunity growing up in a two-family house with the mother and the father. So if you genuinely care about your children and you want your children to have the best opportunities in life, you would be a lioness and not an ostrich. Ostriches, remember, they bury their eggs in the sand and the dirt. They don't make nests. So they can go run out and go partying again. They leave their kids with somebody. You know, they don't care if the eggs get trampled on. Those are the ones with the big eyelashes. Go pull up a picture of an ostrich. Tell me they don't look like a ratchet chick. Fucked up hair, eyelashes, big ass, little legs. God knew what he was talking about when he made that comparison. At some point, they're hardened against their kids. And you could tell these women the way they speak to their children. They always get that black woman voice when they're talking to their children. And you black women, you do it when you talk to other people too. It ain't just your children. You talk to other women like that, you always want to tell somebody what they should be doing. And it's a certain tone y'all use. Uh, I don't know what happened. My other phone just cut off on me. So give me a second so I can finish this out. Never had that before. I apologize. Never had that happen before. Yeah, that's crazy. On just rock with me for a second, y'all. Let's see. So I used this camera right on this one. Oh shit. My bad. Okay, I got the camera right. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. So at least I got the camera right. Okay. I'll finish it like this. So ostriches, they're hard niggas like this, but speaking of voice, and what they also do is they speak to other women that way too. They're always trying to tell somebody what they be. They do, and they don't just do it to their kids. They talk to other people as if you are their child. Nobody does this, right? I'm trying to get it, man. Hold on, because I can't hold this. Go on. Right. They talk to other people as if they their child, not a child, their child. What you need to be doing, first of all, you something. Who the fuck you talking? See, but America has allowed that to become the norm, have protections, but in the world is coming, and in Judah's world, that shit is not going to be tolerated. Let's start now. Not going to be tolerated. Ostriches are only women. There's no male ostrich in this scenario. Hell, I don't even think I've a picture of a ostrich. I need to look that up. Got rid of a male ostrich, but that's a female ostrich. Hyenas are interesting because they come very close to the parallels of the black community. They live in a gynocratic state where the woman is the larger of the animal, and the woman is followed by the kids. The husband is at the bottom. He's smaller, he's weaker, he dies sooner. But y'all behavior is a lot like hyenas. Some of you men, you behave, you go out into the world and pretend that you're a lion or a tiger, but when you get home, you're a male hyena. That's what you are. You go around your family, you're a male hyena. You get around Big Mama and them, and your aunties and your sisters, you are a male hyena. Plenty of YouTube videos on hyenas and the characteristics and behaviors of hyenas. That's familiar yourself with it, because that's a lot in the bar. You freaking male punk ass hyenas. And you live fucked up life. Sorry, you just do. You just do. I'm tired of talking to you hyenas, you male hyenas. It's very frustrating and annoying, aggravating. It's more of an annoyance than anything. Just buzzing around. Get that shit out of here. That's what y'all are like, a lot of y'all. I gave the brother today so many opportunities. But just, I'm like, brother, just say less. I'm glad you learned something. Say less. Keep calling, like, shut the fuck up. Just be quiet. They had to say, well, you're talking too. It's my fucking page. It's my stream. You don't like it? Move around. I'm running a podcast. I'll get the last word. I told y'all a couple of years ago, I'm not letting none of y'all get the last word no more on my shit. If I'm on your shit, I'm over here on my phone. That's like you being in another man's house and the man done told you, all right, now shut the fuck up. And you keep running your mouth. Next thing that's going to happen, you're going to get your ass whooped. You're going to get punched in your face. That's how men operate. And y'all don't see and y'all think that the rules are different some kind of way. Something's wrong with you. Well, what's up, guys? I think I've cleaned out the weeds on that post. I shouldn't get any more stupid ass comments. I enjoy comments. I enjoy intelligent debate. But you in here with feelings, emotions, opinions, I don't do that. I'm not going to entertain that. Otherwise, like content, share my content. Hell, dislike it. You can dislike it on YouTube. Subscribe, share, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Remember, I am the Israel. Holla at your boy.